Hi, good evening, everyone. There was a huge storm here, at 5+, and I'm sure the traffic was quite serious, huh? How long did it take to come here? 1 hour from Subang, from Sunway. And you? How long did it take you to come here? Oh, really? You live around here? Oh, okay. Oh, live around here too? So do you? Oh, really? I'm surprised. And Mrs. Lee? 1 hour plus. Where do you stay? Subang. But Subang, Subang is quite hopeless. Because of the construction, near the LDP. So, but I'm glad all of you are here, and thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming here to attend our night class, bringing your children. So today we're going to, actually your children will learn how to fold shirts today. Hopefully they can help you to fold shirts. And our teachers have nothing but good things to say about your children. They said when they learned folding the blankets, they were very fast. They did it very well. Did they practice at home? They practice at home? Did they practice at home? No? They still let you fold the blankets? Normal folding. And so do you? Didn't practice it? Have to reinforce it, huh? Okay. Because what you learn, you must use. The socks. The socks they do. Socks? Socks is more practical, huh? Okay. I find that people who are tidy can make friends easier. Because sometimes they have to room together. And if you have a very messy roommate, you tend to, not to be liked by people. So if children, since they're young, they can learn how to be tidy, 很整齐, then they will be liked by other people, okay? So that's one of the objectives, is to help the children to stay tidy and organized. And so tonight they're going to learn about how to fold the shirts. I'm amazed our teachers can fold shirts in such a beautiful manner, and like the perfect oblong shape. They will demonstrate afterwards. Because not only our children have to learn, as parents, you have to learn also. We cannot just expect the children to do it, whereas we don't do it, because they may fold the shirts in perfect shape, but if you don't fold your shirts, they will say, Mom, you see, you're not doing it, Dad, you're not doing it. So they won't do it as well. Okay? So we want parents and children both learn, okay, the same thing. Okay? Now tonight we're going to continue with chapter 3. Last week we stopped at page 9. Okay, 133, when we are young, we should not drink alcohol. The behavior of those who are drunk is unsightly. Okay? So today we're going to start with page 10. Okay, and all the way to page 12, if possible. Okay? So shall we read, settle down our mind, and get ready for tonight's exciting class. Okay? I think it's exciting because I used to hate this chapter. I find of all the 7 chapters, this is a very boring chapter. Because all it does is teach me how to do things, which I already know, I thought. Okay? Now, one of the things I was terrible with is 置冠服有定位, 勿乱顿致污穢. That is phrase number 121. We should put our clothes away in their proper places. We should not leave them lying around, for they will get dirty that way. Okay? Because 置冠服 is only a symbol of things. Okay? It symbolizes things. It can also apply to anything. Like I was terrible with handphones. I always forget where I put my handphones. Because I didn't do this. 置冠服有定位，置手机有定位，勿乱顿致污穢. So I would spend some time finding my handphone. And the second thing that I was very bad with was my keys. I always lost my keys, didn't know where I put my keys. And the third thing I always lost was my wallet. It's only when I cannot find my wallet, then I realize how important my wallet is. Why? Because all my driving license, IC, credit cards, all these things, money, they're in my wallet. But if I don't lose it, I take it for granted. I would go for days without even want to, realize where it is until I need to look for something. Then I'll be very worried. Right? So again, I didn't do 置冠服有定位，勿乱顿致污穢. This is a very important, simple but very important thing. And as to then when eating and drinking, right? 对饮食勿拣择，食适可勿过则 129 to 132. Okay. I was very picky about what I eat. But as I told you last week, what I like to eat most probably are not very good for me. What I don't like to eat most probably were good for me. So I have to remind myself, okay? For junk food, I must tell myself, 食适可勿过则. Okay? For pumpkins, which are very nutritious, or ladies' fingers, which are very nutritious, I tell them, well, 好的东西对饮食勿拣择. Okay? So very simple things like this, okay, actually help us to remind ourselves in a very small ways of one another. What seemed to be very boring actually teaches all these elements in our life. One is to manage our time. Okay? To learn how to actually fold blankets and shirts and trousers, and also how to arrange for our meals and so on. It's actually a time management. That's why it's very important to household, because you have to manage your time to do what first. I once teach, not to teach, I play with the students, okay? They are all 7 years old. So I asked them to make a meal, 煮一餐饭. 好，我们大家来煮一餐饭好不好？我们现在煮一餐饭哈。好，那我买了一些豆腐，bought some tofu， 然后我买了一粒鸡蛋，然后我买了一些菜，好，我们是吃素的哈 ，vegetarian 哈 ，OK，so 菜、豆腐还有一个蛋，然后呢，半个小时内要煮一餐饭出来 ，within half an hour, you must cook 3 dishes plus rice. Okay, so children start. 你看哦。No, there was no props, no instruments, nothing, just their imagination. You can imagine what your kitchen looks like, what your tools look like. Okay? So just think. Okay, what do we do first? 切菜, cut the vegetables. These were all what they said, okay? Cut the vegetables. 切菜. Okay, so 切. They all these are. They must have seen that from the mother or something. And then, okay, you put it on the table. 然后呢，切菜。哦，鸡蛋，老师，鸡蛋炒鸡蛋 ，OK 了，炒鸡蛋，炒了鸡蛋，放在那边。然后呢，炒菜啦 ，OK 了，炒菜哦，掐，说 and everything， then 炒菜出来了，豆腐要 steam 的噻，老师，要说蒸豆腐 ，steam 豆腐啊，现在蒸豆腐，那就已经差不多20分钟了哈，蒸豆腐，蒸。然后呢，我说呢 ，then I saw all the parents. At that time, the parents and children sat together in a class, and I saw that all the parents they were more nervous than the children. The children were enjoying themselves, whereas the parents thought it was a competition. It was a performance. 哎呦，我这孩子怎样这样笨的？哎呦，我这孩子怎么这样子的？那对我 like and then I saw the mothers doing this. 好饭。You know what they're saying? 饭呐。Okay, so they were like, 哎呀 silly children, they forgot the rice. So I said, okay, we got the tofu done, we got the vegetable 呢？哦，我试了 vegetable， 叉。OK， 好，老师你看有菜有豆腐有蛋，可以吃饭了，吃饭。然后他们说什么？哎呀 ，they all did this almost the same time。哎呀，为什么哎呀？忘记煮饭。You see, it's called time management。就说，哎，没关系。我们再来一次，应该怎么做？我说那个花时间最长的要先做。Okay, the thing that you spend the most time, you start with that first. So 我说哪一样最长时间？煮饭，所以要先做什么？洗米。他们不洗米的呢，他们就懂的。老师要洗那个米，要洗一洗。Okay, 洗。Even there was no tools, no kitchen utensil, their imagination was wonderful. I think we should bring children up that way instead of buying them all kinds of gadgets. They were like 洗米就咚，然后就听，然后就放在那个 then press。还是你不用洗米的，洗米，洗米，好拿回出来，听，洗。Then you know how to measure？ 你们会量米吗？ That is an age-old principle, right? Remember the dip? I don't know why, but it works. You dip it, the water, go to the middle of your index finger, or you press it and then it comes over. I don't know why it works, but it works. Okay? 然后这样的哈，okay, this thing, then they press. Then what else do you need? 豆腐要蒸哈，豆腐大概要15分钟。那怎么样？把那个豆腐，他说洗豆腐。They want to wash the tofu. You know what happens when you wash tofu? They will break into pieces. If the tofu doesn't break, don't eat. Must be a GMO altered tofu. Okay? 我说你不可以洗豆腐啊，洗豆腐什么？你抹一抹就，如果肮脏就抹，那干净布抹一抹啊。然后呢，放一些油，放一些葱啊，那些姜啊去蒸就可以了啊，就放去蒸 ，OK。然后呢，你现在有点时间嘛，你可以怎么切菜啊？他是可以切菜、洗菜，他菜也不洗的啊，我就洗菜，洗菜，洗菜，然后再切了。然后呢，要先炒菜还是先炒蛋？因为家长先炒菜还是先炒蛋？炒蛋，对吗？因为蛋的油呢，它的污油会比较少，那油出来还是挺干净的，而且油会有蛋的味道，很香。所以你要先炒蛋啊！如果你炒了菜了，因为你会放酱油，那个油会肮脏，然后还要洗锅。你煎的蛋你不用洗锅 ，OK？ 所以我就先炒蛋，炒了他们最喜欢炒蛋了。他们怎么炒蛋呢？他很会学的。What is this？ 敲蛋哦，他会腾，然后这样，哇，还会这样哦。So you get all kinds of way to walk, huh? Now some of you walk like this. Some of you walk like this. So there are all kinds of ways, but some of you very nice, okay? Now the thing about catwalk is it's a matter of coordination. The proper way to walk, according to a doctor who taught us, is not to use like here. The force is actually not exerted from the thigh to leg, it's actually from the hip. The catwalk is a very exaggerated way of doing this correctly, but they do it correctly, except it's too exaggerated. Okay, now we ask Robin to demonstrate first.
Very exaggerated. Use your hip.
This is the exaggerated one.
Exaggerated one. Use your hip. It's just like a horse. A horse, they have a very small ankle over here, a very big thumb. So you have to use your hip up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So you are using your hip bone and rotate it up.
So the force is not on our knees. We walk wrongly because we always use the knee and the calf.
essentially exert a lot of forces, whereas we should use a hip to help us walk.
So you use your hip, just raise your leg. So my from here downwards is very loose. So down, raise it up, 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 down. Now, if you use these motions, you can feel it, especially if you climb up stairs. Your energy level is very high. Yeah.
Like floating.
Yes, yes. So again, use your hip, huh? You use your hip, so raise it up. Start from the right side or the left side. Use the hip up and down. Use the hip up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Ready to try?
For catwalk, it's very exaggerated. Remember, lift the hip.
Yeah.
With some sort of like do this, right? Okay. And the hands, it's right leg, left hand, left leg, right hand. Okay, so it's coordinated. So in the catwalk, they always like do this, right? Okay, and lift. It's very light. Okay. So first, don't exaggerate too much. Well, I think two of you don't need that. So if you look at the leap. So when you want to walk fast, just it's very like loose. The hip, okay? Not the legs. So that's when we get tired. And when you all the forces are on the leg, you have the back. Not very a lot of pain. There's a lot of forces. That's like spread your forces. Spread all your forces, mainly using the hip. Your hip is a very powerful part of our body. But why our hips kept growing bigger? Because we don't use it. That's the problem. Just sit. We don't use it, right? But if you use it, it helps a lot. Okay? We'll demonstrate to you at the staircase afterwards. Okay? So one more time, Robin, but this time a bit more like
Natural?
okay. Okay, he walks, I walk. Like a video. Okay, yeah, wait the runway more. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So they do like this. And your hands, right? Your hands are very natural. Don't do anything else. That's actually very natural. And the left leg goes up, out, your right hand will go out.
Left, right, left, right, left, right. Kiri kanan, kiri.
Very easy, right? Yeah. And the chin must tuck in. They don't move. Tuck in.
頭先邊啊？
So when you tuck in, okay, when you tuck in, your spine will not compress. So you tuck in and your chest must go up. It's a very the soldiers when they march, how come they can march so long distance? It's a very exaggerated movement. If they will do one, this is what Bobby demonstrated.
Marching.
Yeah. The Russian will do this. So it's the same thing. It's an exaggerated way of doing it. So you can make it smaller, make it smaller, make it smaller. Someone that can dance. It's careful. Okay? Now when you float, remember that the heel touch the ground. Don't float like this. Because the older people saw you do this, they say, even though you're floating, your heels are on the ground. So, let me catch more. Of course, you're very excited. That's very exaggerating, right? You don't need to just very light, and then you will walk like this. 我先来人跑跑步。Okay, so now. You can use iPhone or phone to video this one. Okay, go. Okay. Now you observe that her knees are locked. 你的膝盖锁住了。膝盖锁住。Okay. Observe the knees. Okay. 他的膝盖是锁住的。你看左边很夸张的嘛 ？OK， 来，raise it，
Now when you raise, you usually keep on raising. So your knee is very fast. So as you move fast, then it's natural. But the power comes through. Go up, go up, go up. Okay. Very good. So like this on, for sure you will not drag your feet. You will never drag your feet. And then your ankle here. As you get older, we use too much force here. You can injure up and down very tightly. So that one will prevent that. Yes, use
Okay. 用力的，你要用你的 hip， 你的屁股要用一下，要用一下屁股。你是用这一手力？
你现在还是用膝盖？
你是用膝盖来走路？
脚松散过哈，脚松散过了，但是
舒上过，
有一点歪，斜一边，
所以更加要用
斜一边走斜，斜一边，斜这边。
所以去练一练，对，你去练。我们先跟你说你的脚部在哪里？你看他是从这边，到这边这样。跟这样不一样。啊，那点如果马就全是那个木山的
something like that.
我们就是讲不会走不了的，不用那么夸张，你是没有这样夸张，是这边，是这边上。我不知道，
不要把那个抬得太高
啊！不，你是这样，他还是那个记得他那个膝盖不要回上来，你就回上来。现在改一下那个膝盖太高，
没有你的脚不大，
这样他膝盖只是弯，只要你不要往抬过来。
你先做一个动作，你做一个动作，
可以，不过下面那个有点懒惰，
有点拉起来。
翘起来脚就好。屁股啊，这边翘啊，
你没进去，这边你要没进去，因为现在你是
一翘啊，他的脚就
看到你是用脚力。啊，好像他这样，他这样吗？
还可以，不过你的左边的左边啊，
就开始动。
是吧？对了，好很多。
OK， 不过你是这样，它是那个前面，这样是往前面
翘起来之后，它就起来。
其实它很像罗棒，你看这个罗棒啊，这样罗棒，
然后你到这边一翘的时候，它一起来。对。这边翘，脚就不会动我的上面。脚用往少保持自己。
它是往前，
往前走，往前走。
还可以，不过脚不一定
因为你的翘它就很起啊，你的脚就不一样。翘还是起。所以你的脚是不弯，保持这个，不要弯。
操作要舒一点，
脚一点，
这样来操。
我很喜欢肌肉走。
OK， 我们再来做这个动作哈。你去那边地方，来我大做这个动作。你们跟我的相反，有 reverse。Lift up your left leg and then your right hand up. Lift up your left leg and raise your right hand. Then forward and then change. Up and then down. Change. 同时 everything must be together, okay, together. 来干嘛？别的啊，它不是这样的哦，不是。它不是在all together的。好，一起的。好，然后看看脚一起的。
不要用你的另外一个。
下，然后来一起。就前面，你这个 once your hands is like this, your legs must be like this. Cannot be down. 哎，你是说？
松掉了。到了你还不能完全自然，你先上它就这样。先上动我们的。你下个来它就直接来。没有完。
它是一连贯的，它连贯的。你是这样，你是出了这个还没出，哎，手太快，然后你这个还没出，它不会总会这样的，所以它要这样，这样像操兵这样哦。你看为什么操的这样漂亮？你看看，那不是。那个 Superman， small one. Actually very good. Very good. So next time we need a runner so we can runway show can be invite you.
Dạ.
那你的脚啊，记得不要这样打个巴巴这样，收一点啊，这样会比较斯文一点。哎，not bad。好 ，thank you。还好，not bad。可以。可以再 relax 一点。你去哪里？我都还没有开始，慢点慢点来，这样。你看，你慢一点慢一点，你看节奏好。咦，你不火的，你跟着我，你跟着我，你完全跟着我啊！你跟着我。你看，都比我快啊！你要跳起来，不比我快。你这个要多 swing 它一下。那 to demonstrate better, I will go upstairs and downstairs. You can really feel.
Especially if you do a lot of walking, or if you want to exercise your leg in the body.
一定要弯把，这边好像 hip。
Up.
走路的时候，你要
Down.
这样一定是很累的。You feel this way, the back will really go. So swing this way. 有时候我们家在4楼，可以爬到4楼。Then go. Then 去那边看 swing。所以它是这样上去的。我们现在怎么上呢？我们现在也是一样哦，你看，左手右脚，左手右脚，左手右脚，不会累的。那我们现在上楼是用膝盖上的，很长的这样爬哦，那个不要，这样会很累的，你膝盖会很痛苦的。拉上来，拉上来。
来，坐下。
记得啊，
也不用非要一直往这边走，
哎，自己慢慢调回它啊，差不多是这样，
自己有感觉，
有感觉了。
来
hip 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 hip
use your hip, use your hip. 你要 imagine 啊，你要想。
自然的。
不用非得往一直。
啊，这个可以去跳舞。第一次可以去跳舞啊，还有什么？我们现在找个 new model。还好的，要，otherwise有了有 new model。还有谁吗？还有 Mr. Lee。哇，Mr. Lee，不错不错。那我们现在下楼，同样的可以，你是1个2。 OK， 就是这样啊。所以走路要不要学呢？要学的，要不然我们落着我们的这个。好，那我们来走一下哈、
我们可以爬后面的楼梯 ，up to the chest。
爬楼梯。Okay, we walk one round, and then we go upstairs and then come back down. 哎，那这样去。然后我们转，下巴。的，双手要往外，对，身体还是直的。你看哦，什么叫屁股摇，身体不摇啊？有没有听过那个夏威夷舞啊？看过吗？你看过吗？你看belly dancing吗？它是不是上面不摇，下面摇的？它的秘诀在哪里呢？屁股。所以它摇的是屁股，它不是摇它全身，它不是摇全身，它不会这样做。它是身体在这里，然后屁股去了那边，然后它的头在这边，它的屁股去了这边，看起来就好像哇，它一直在摇。所以同样的走路也是这样子哦。所以肚子呢不要，然后也不要这样哦。你看这样就驼背了，这样是刚刚好的，它是直的。那你走路的时候，其实你看你下面是出去，可是你的身体是直的，你不是跟着它，这就有点那个中龙驼侠那样。就是这样的。所以它是上面才是直的，下面是碎一点点，或者你看啊，它这样啊，看它是直的，直的。它不会说这边我就来这边，这边我就来这边，这边我来这边，不会这样。对，再来一个吗？你们还有那个手啊，不会右脚出右手出的，左脚出左手出，不会的，它一定是相反的，你才会平衡嘛。哎，然后你这个胸呢，应该把它打开。张博士说我们呢都做错了。第一，我们很喜欢把那个下巴这样引出去，天天就压到我们这个神经，这是我们第一个错误。第二个错误是他说我们的胸部怎么样，老是这样，你看这样打那个，这个像否定嘛，手指嘛这样，是这样中国过来，不要这样打开。然后那个女人为什么女生为什么她会有这个胸部的问题？因为她一直都这样。其实要多做些 stretching， 让她把这边跟她 stretch 它才这样。然后你这样走路的好处是什么？你看你就是 stretch 嘛，对。而且你是觉得我很漂亮，说我这样走路，是不是？你不要走到，你没看过。我跟你说，我可以这样子，他这个就 like。又很轻松，又很轻啊！你看起来又很庄严。没错。你绕着你不这样。这就像一个 disco 了，这样。它是没有这样，这是点点，你看它这个就是这样。Acting everything。我觉得你是因为。你看这样走， 看那个稍微带有点微笑，哎，没有露牙齿，稍微带一点点这个微笑的，很有方便的，很有信心，哎，非常有信心的，来再转过来，转过来，转过来，很有信心的，哎，哎，对了。
不是摇。
摇腰是这样，你会想到那个腰的，它不是这样来摇，它是很自然的，很自然怎么样？我们人体中左的时候，它很自然，它的重量一定是在这边的。那如果转去右脚呢，它的重量就是往这里，所以它一定是你要转这个重量，要转这个重量。那摇什么？摇只是摇这边，它没有转到那个重量，所以它不是摇，它只是很自然的这样transfer weight，把重量转，重量转，然后这个你看没有动，它就转开。你看一个人走路哦，为什么不动哦？你们看一个人走路走到这样，跟一个走路可以走到这样，你觉得哪一个比较有信心？
这个好看，
是不是？非常的不一样的嘛，是吗？这样一个人的走路，跟一个，一看人家说，哎呀，你这个人走路不一样，是吧？所以一个人有信心的，他走路就是像风一样，很惨的时候，很悲惨的时候呢，哎呀，谁呀？是这样的，所以平时要把它哎呀，这样的风啊，行如风 like a breeze， or like a wind， 很轻松的。哎，好，来，我们再往前走。很有信心的哇！你看全世界都好像看着你这样，你很漂亮，你很美丽，你很庄严。哎，对，哎，对。我们说步从容啊，像一个风向一样走。那我们现在说立端正，我 stand straight as a pine。那可是立呢，不是这样，你看这样那个腰是很累的，也不是这样，然后你的内脏有问题。所以现在 Mr. Lee 呢学这个站学了多少年？啊，至少10年。Mr. Lee 学站桩就已经学了最少有10年。Mr. Lee 是可以站很久很久很久。那他站了，他不会酸，也不会痛的。那是怎么站呢？所以他先跟大家解释一下中国养生法里面的一个站桩，它其实是这个练武的基本功，就是太极的基本功。我记得我们的一些学长曾经想跟他学 ，Mr. Lee，can you teach me your 太极？有杨式太极嘛？Mr. Lee said, okay, you must learn this one 站桩。So our staff said, Mr. Lee, I don't want to learn already because you don't do anything. You don't do anything. You just stand there. But standing there is very important. Okay? So Mr. Lee is going to explain to you why 力要正，它整个医学的原理是在哪里 ？Okay? That's it.
Basically, this 站桩 is the fundamental of Tai Chi. If you want to learn Tai Chi, in actual fact, you have to learn this one. But it's just contemporary society, people do not have the patience. Because probably 6 months or a year, you may not find anything. But if you do it every day, 3 to 5 minutes, okay, you seriously do it, you will see the result. After 6 months, if you are good in the right position for 1 year. And the way of me standing, one is you will not feel tired so easily. And your muscle here, these muscles are all not tense out. Normally when we stand, you will feel the muscle here very tired, right? Because we use our muscle to hold our body. So you will get tense up. You have oxygen back with it. Because the oxygen go down, not enough. The acidity, so your muscle, so you will tend to feel tired. But what actually the Zhan Zhuang method is, it teaches us how to relax. Relax, like I just mentioned, if I like this, it's not necessarily relax. Relax means every part of my muscle is not tense up. I must do until I feel that my muscle actually is at the norm. So my body weight, it will from head straight, the body weight, it will flow down up to the joint here, the curve here, we call Hua. This part is very important. You have to, here the Hua, if you do correctly, you find that your hip is tucked in. So not judging up, it's tucked in. Right? But if you purposely do, then you find that here there is no curve in. So it's actually, the focus point is not here, it's here. Here you retreat in, you try and retreat in, you find that so this part will move in. Here you retreat in, here will go in. You try and feel it. You get my point? The joint here, okay, here your thinking is that here I curve, here I tuck in. That means here I tuck in, my back hip here is actually moved in and downward. That's where the vertebra actually is straight. For the 外加前, when they zap is like this, but is judging up. But for Tai Chi, no. You relax here. Here you relax, you curve in, you tuck in, then your body force will come down right to the what we call the center point, the down there. 涌泉, this is called 涌泉 point. So you walk up down there. Then you will find that the more you relax, the firmer you will be. That's why those real practice Tai Chi master, you find that the way they stand, they are so firm. Because while all the force come in, he will accept it and then he will bring it down. Because external force and his own body force are merged into one. So your own body force, if you can let it all go down there, that means external force join in still like my body force. So it will still go down there. The more the force come in, the firmer he will be.
Yeah, because normally when we stand, we put all the force over here. See, when we stand, you feel it. And like you stand, is it? And also we don't stand straight. We tend to lean. Yeah. So if there's a wall, lean like this. If there's a table, lean like this. If there's no wall, no table, nothing, who do we lean? Here come. We'll find somebody and okay. So, our back is become worse and worse. That's why there was so many back pain. Whereas what Mr. Liu just said, it's actually distribute the force to your lower legs, to the entire leg. See, it's different. You feel the force here.
Do I need to bend the hip?
Natural.
You don't purposely bend.
Yeah,
All the curving, here, only here you need to retreat. Here you retreat in. When you retreat in here, you find that your back, your hip actually is curved in. That means you are right. And then you will find that your body force, your base are very firm. That means you can feel that the force is down to the base. Then you are right. There's one caution to take note is when we do this, if we curve out our nail, for a long time you will injure your nail. That's why a lot of them learn Tai Chi also have the nail injury. Why? Because the force, it come up to here, because your nail curve outward, it stuck here. It doesn't go down. And then you insist, persistently hold in this position and you force your body down, all your force is stuck here. Over time, you will have nail problem.
There's also another rule of thumb. If whenever your knees go over your foot, then you are exerting force on your knee. You can try that. You can try it. 当你的膝盖超过你的这个指头的话，你的姿势就错，你就觉得这边很痛。来试试看。 你的 toes，你的 knees over，你这样看。
The correct way when you bend, your knee and your
to be behind your toes.
you will be in line with the toe. Like this.
If your knees is over the toe
Over.
line, 它会痛。
So what you can do, because all this to your own feeling, okay? So what you can do is you adjust, you try to over and you see how is your feeling, which part your muscle tense up. You try to lift up too much to the back, you see which part. You will find that either your force come to the end here, you're moving forward, or at the back, you're going back. But what you want is your body force is evenly distributed at the shoulder. Control. You have to through your own feeling. We only can tell you how to feel. So you have to through your own feeling. Then every day you only need to spend 3 to 5 minutes. You just do this exercise with your step. So beginning maybe you have to do a little bit of external movement to adjust. But over time you will find that you will feel able to, you are more sensible to the ball. Then you don't have to, you can feel it. So come to a stage when let's say I stand now like this. Did I move? Did my body move? Actually I'm moving inside. My body force is really down to the floor. Now already I'm up. So when you practice over time and you are able to sense it really, you find that the movement very little external. Internally because of your muscle loosening, relaxing, you go down. And then you use the big force and force up, your body up. Beginning when we learn, we have to do a little bit exerting, which is not so correct. But you have to start there to get the feel. That's why for a beginner, you are not advised to do a long hour, 3 to 5 minutes. Why? Because if you do it wrongly, it's only 3 to 5 minutes. Imagine you are in the wrong position for half an hour, you will get injury. So 3 to 5 minutes to get the feel. Over time, when you're able to get the feel ready, you automatically, you find it very comfortable, you will extend the time by yourself.
Can we try? Okay, the feet, how many feet apart? 8 inches apart.
For your, the normal way is shoulder, so the shoulder width.
Shoulder width.
Okay.
So your shoulder is,
Every shoulder width.
my shoulder is wide.
Yeah, so you look how's your shoulder.
And then your knee is curved in. Very important. Your knee must curve in.
你们前面的排。
Knee must curve in. Do not curve out. The minute you curve out, you get nothing. So your knee must curve in. So the force come here, it go down.
That means don't do this.
That over time, that's why when you do this, after you done already, which part of your leg you feel the pain is, your force actually is up there. All your muscle, you use the muscle of that part to work. I mean, you are not relaxed. If you are relaxed, you shouldn't feel the muscle. So this is the time. Every day, 3 to 5 minutes, every day, 3 to 5 minutes. 6 months, you will get some muscle.
Okay, shoulder length. Okay, shoulder length and
Okay. Your knee in line with your toes. Your hip curve in, your hip. Okay? And your knee curve inward, not curve outward. And your body straight and relax.
Very good. Your weight not the back, your so let relax. After your chest.
Come to the stage for me because I do any damage in the middle.
Yeah. Not at the back.
Then from there, get relaxed
And
and
feel your body ready.
and body is down. Body remains straight, not bend forward or backward. Up.
difficult.
This
To
actually
do
is
this,
strengthening
your feet, you start with a little bit further apart. Okay, if you
this
succeed,
is
then
already
you
one
go
of the
down.
exercises one exercise,
Yeah.
which is very simple again. But if you're able to do that, this you do,
And then, yeah.
you will find that your stamina of walking, uphill, downhill,
Flat arms. Flat. Fold. Flat.
you must bring your body
So,
straight,
yeah, just
not
like that.
bending forward.
If you can't go the way down, it's fine.
Yeah.
So this is one of the things which you can more easy to feel. It helps you to loosen out your joint here. So when you do this, for your one, your body is actually coming forward. Yes. You have to do until. So usually they want to practice this way they using. Remember how many they do?
See how far you can go.
Okay. Bend down. They use this as a guide. And they bend down. Okay. Because I hunch back. So I cannot move very hard. But actual fact, I have to hold that. And then you come up. Coming up. So without body, without this is what they usually as a guide. I don't use that. Why I use my own? Because if you do this part okay already, in fact, one Titan master, he do this Indian drum using one leg. Half. Zhen Man Qi is using this. Just like this. Which not easy. Because they want one leg. So ours is very simple. This one is two legs. Just bend down.
这是 demonstrate you the depth of this. Maybe you want to spar with Mr. Lee.
好，你把。
他打架吗？对啊，这样是很麻的，比较。
Actually, what we learn this one is we learn to relax. So the outside force come, I can feel better. Then I know how to use his force direction. So I'm not really good master.
It's like teaching children, you know. If you confront with them, you're going to have a hand or not. But go with the flow first. But all the while you're controlling. But you go with the flow. Go with the flow.
Because
And when the time comes,
when our body is relaxed, that means that you see, if I apply a force on somebody, can I still detect his force? Under what circumstances I can detect his force? When his force is stronger than me, right? Then I know, right? Then it becomes confronting, see? Who have a stronger force? Win. But for me, if he apply force on me, I do not return back any force to him. I just accept. Because I'm so relaxed. So I can sense. That means the minute he touch in contact with him, he start applying force, I already know his force direction. I just follow him. That's how the Tai Chi applies.
but you have to be relaxed. Because if you don't relax,
You
you're
cannot hear.
impossible. It's the
Because
same thing with children, teaching people the same principle. You must relax, you must be soft, then only you can know manage all these things.
this Tai Chi called Qing. So apply in a daily life, same thing. If somebody is emotional, be also emotional. If somebody emotional, I'm very calm. Then I will not affect by it. Then I will be reacted in a very rational way. That is applied in our life, right? But for Tai Chi, same thing. That's why we have to learn how to be relaxed, how to relax. It's a very simple word, but not easy to get it feel. You really take your determination and belief. Because our master taught us on this thing, 论言庄. In my branch, there are 200 over people. Come to the end, I don't know how many of them really. For me, at that time, I say whether true or not true, I just do every day. I go to the office, then nothing to do. go early, I just do this. I just practice. Beginning, I have to apply a little force. You can see my movement like this one. It's very accelerating. I actually apply muscle moving down, moving out, moving down, moving up. Beginning. This is not actually the correct way. But in order for you to get a feel, come to a stage, I no more using the external movement. I try this method. Get the feel, okay? My body down, okay? My body up. So when you come to that stage, you have a better feeling. Then you find that you are formal when you stand.
Okay, sit down, you stand, you stand. Is it okay? Oh, relax. Yeah, relax. So the trick is just relax, okay? Tuck this in, tuck this in.
The curve here,
Spread your force down instead of up.
you press here, you curve it in. You press here and curve it in. Set down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Squat down or sit down?
You
Squat down.
try to imagine you have to squat, but not squatting. Just set down.
You don't bend your knee. Just a little bit. Even smaller. Yeah.
Do you feel that can you retreat your back in? Do you feel that your back is jutting out? Or your hip is jutting out? Or
这你的屁股是往前还是往后？是往前。
对，
往前。
Your pain is here is because the joint here, the joint here is curving. Yeah, you see your because the pain is here because here is curving. So your force, your whole body force stuck here. Now you curving, you don't feel the pain here, right? Okay. Now where is your area that you feel that the muscle is? Now, right? So you have to curve in, sit down, sit down, sit down. Now, your back, retreat in, here, curve in, here, retreat in. Now your,
I can feel the pain.
because now your knee is already overshot. Okay? So you use this to adjust yourself. So the few things to take note is number one, you lie this your back buckle. You see the difference, You see the difference. This one is jutting out. Now I retreat. I retreat. Then I like this, the work force is all stuck here. When I retreat here, I find that the work force comes down. My whole body weight down. So you have to use your whole feeling to gauge. And then one very important point, when you feel the pain, don't continue. Because that means your body weight stuck at one area or your muscle of that area tense up. Try to pull, which is wrong. Here must curve in one. Your first thing, parallel. For your beginning, I think it's better you do parallel and line.
我们就这样，那个线这种把它穿了，然后声音 OK 的是那声音，不用 setting 的这样 set 声音，哪怕也没有什么嘛，我可能会比较小声一点啊。这个。
So beginning you find that here when you do correctly, you slowly move down. Then later you find this part is toe means toe here. That means your body is actually moving forward. If you are moving forward, you find that your body is fine. If you are turning backward, you are falling back. So you should see So when you find that you're falling backward, forward, you adjust. Then very important, if you find that your muscle very tense, still not tense,
Okay, so practice, okay, so everybody will do a little bit of this. Just to say briefly about sitting. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now about sitting. Normally, how do we sit? 来，你 demonstrate 一下你们 how to sit。一个男的，一个女的。对不对？都是这样嘛哈。那么比如说那个勿箕踞勿摇臂那这样呢？你看 if you sit like this, your spine will move one way. And when you sit like this, your stomach will become more and more bigger. Because like, okay. So what should be the right way? Miss Lee. Now, does it look like a black and white photo in your house? This is man. So perfectly relaxed. We don't lean like that much. If you want to lean, it also has to be straight. Okay, but don't lean like this. When you do this, like start with the other leg. So, for ladies, try to put your legs a bit closer. Now, just like this. That's all. 积聚 something. Don't sprout. How do we sprout? We sprout. No sprout. Do not sprout. Sprout like this. Very relaxed, but we shouldn't do that. Watching television. Let's read this, okay? Chinese say what? And then there's some, you see very impolite, isn't it? I'm putting my foot facing the other person. It's very unpolite. And to shake, don't shake. You shake away all your fortune. Don't shake, and also not slightly. And then 不摇臂是什么意思呢？就是你站起来不要这样，要怎么去摇，要直。At first it may become feel very awkward, but when you get used to it, you feel very comfortable. And when you really have to lean back, lean all the way back, and still straight, sit straight. Okay. Especially for ladies, don't. Even though you wear pants, don't sit like this. It's not very nice. For waist. So that is sit. Now we can't demonstrate you the sleeping unless Now to sleep like a bowl, okay, 卧如弓 sleep on the right hand side. Sit on the right hand side and you crouch like a sleeping Buddha. That is 卧如弓. Sleeping Buddha, that's 卧如弓. So this way you don't compress, your heart, your internal organ. Try to do this, and if you have to rest, just break a little bit, and then there's a 卧如弓，像睡佛一样的 sleeping Buddha. So you walk like a breeze, that cat walk. Right? It's a very nice way of walking. Right? And then you stand like a pine. Okay? Remember the weight spread over here rather than here. And then you sit like a bell, very firm. The bell. And then you sleep like a. Yeah, I'm trying to sleep. This is very comfortable. No, it's very comfortable once you get used to it. Yeah.
Here. And if you have a pillow, because we don't have a pillow, hands can be a pillow. If you have a pillow, you feel that there is a pillow and this is not comfortable, so you have got this here.
Under the pillow?
Besides your face.
Is it the hand under the pillow or what? No.
Hands you can
Above the pillow.
Above the
Underneath the face.
underneath the face. But if you feel your pillow is too high and you feel this too pressed. If your pillow is too high, you can move here. Move here.
就是说你
调整啊。如果你的那个枕头太高，你把手伸在脸和枕头中间很压的话，你就腿要往旁边放，但是手要放在这个位置，然后一定这个手啊不要这样放，要这样放，放在你的屁股上，这样子。You can practice.
Challenge.
You can practice. If you can practice for 1 week, try to sleep like that. For after 1 week, you can have the feeling. You have this gesture for more than 10 minutes. You feel very calm, relaxed, and want to sleep. You can try.
Other than rubbing the pillow and do this. Okay, it helps you to relax. I know it's hard at the beginning, but will we get numb? 会不会麻痹？
就是怕你麻痹，所以你的手可以放在你的脸边，不用放在你的
We don't press.
如果你觉得这样压的话，但是实际上你可以做，你的 kilo 低一点的话，你可以这样做，因为我专门试过这样也可以。但是如果你觉得压，你最开始你觉得很压的话，压到这里压很痛，压受不了，你就把它放在你的脸边上，不要压到它。
I find the hardest part is this one. Because I think 5 minutes into it, my head will go somewhere else. To discipline. Even as sleeping, you discipline yourself. Because my head always goes sideways. And then I start to kick the blanket. So it's not easy, but if everybody can sleep like it's a very proper gesture, posture for left arm, 4,000 over years, 4,500. Okay, with that, our class is adjourned. Thank you very much.